Hello, bonjour, welcome everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to Niche Fighter Monday. Gotta bring up the chat. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Amperflex, these advanced combo trials are insane. But glad to see a corrupt stream under the proper category. I might not always do my best at bringing up the at like actually putting up the right category, but I try to make sure, especially for these new games, man. We gotta get the word out as best we can. Isn't that right? Yo, welcome. Hope everyone's having a lovely Monday so far, dudes. It is chilly out. It is like officially autumn. The autumnal vibe is in the air. So we got ourselves a hot drink and a hot new game, and we're gonna play some fighting games today on Niche Fighter Monday. You streamed it. SageM has a tendency to do that, right? Where they're just like, I'm chatting and then I just don't change the thing. That's usually my problem, where I'll start out and I'm like, yes, I've got it. And then an hour and a half into the stream, I end up doing something else and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm telling everyone that I'm playing like Martial Champion now when I'm trying to play Marvel, but you know, it's just how it is. I hope everyone's doing well. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Because I want to get some matches in, and friend of the show, Mohas Gridlock, said, hey, man, we can play some games. So I'm going to drop them a line. And I'm going to hop into my voice chat over here in the Discord. I'm gonna make sure my freaking Discord audio... Dude, am I the only one who Discord just likes really messing with your audio settings every single time you go into them? Just like arbitrarily. Every time. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me, right? Because every now and again I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? But no, Discord... You know, there's like two pieces of software that are like the bane of my existence when I'm just trying to like operate like a normal human being. And that is Discord and my audio settings and Steam and my controller settings. No matter what I do, the Steam input stuff just likes taking over. Like, I don't know. I hit like heavy punch and start on my leverless at one point, and it was just like, time to boot up big picture mode. And it's a big old pile of duct tape and gum. I mean, like, it is so funny that it is remarkably still the better alternative to a lot of options to just do some communication. But, hoo boy, does it struggle. Feature rich, I love it. I love it. All right. You know what? While I wait, I tagged Mohas. I'll see if they show up. But in the interim, let's hop into some training mode and get ready to take on some people. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Do that. Hello. When did Discord become more popular than Vent or TeamSpeak? I don't know. That's a good question, but at some point it did. It switched over, right? The network effect, right? Well, that's it. It's like I didn't use Discord for the longest time, and then I just suddenly found myself there, right? I don't know why it was, but... Yo, Butler, what is going on? I've been really digging this game, man. I don't know what it is. It is just like... It is like the high fructose corn syrup of high-flying fighting games. I just cannot get enough. Blame the kids. It's always the kids. Alright, I gotta get... Guys, so I discovered last time that I was playing this game that your jump cancelable moves are also TK special cancelable. So this is jump cancelable, but that means your down light punch is also... Oh, I gotta get my... There you go. TK special cancelable into her anti-air grab. So like that's kind of your combo ender, where it's like when you get your last grounder, then you do your final OTG into that. Or, I mean, also... Oh, I think you should be able to do it in a slide. TK is Tiger Knee. So, the Tiger Knee input. So, for those of you who don't know, Sagat in Street Fighter, his Tiger Knee attack, yeah, used to actually require an up input at the end. So yeah, it's a, well, no, it's a Dragon Punch with an up motion. So forward, down to forward, up, right? Oh, here, I can show you. I have an input display. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that, kid. There we go. All right. So, hey, and thanks for the follow there, Flex. Any special that ends in an extra jump input. Yeah, right? So, like, Dragon Punch, right? Forward, down to forward is my anti-air here. You're mine. And, right? It's cancelable. But it's not cancelable out of my down light punch. So this down light punch is jump cancelable. I can just jump when it hits and continue an attack. But I can't cancel it into, because it's a special, I can't cancel it into another special. But since it's jump cancelable, if I go into the jump but do the Dragon Put input motion first, and then do an attack like this, then the special attack comes out. Right? Because it's technically considered airborne, which no longer limits the special to special cancel. So it allows this extra cancel. And my understanding is that all jump cancelable moves will act like this. So things that typically wouldn't be special cancelable become special cancelable and offer you like extended combo opportunities. Used to literally require the jump input for Sagat, yeah, but now it's done to essentially Kara cancel a jump into a special to get instant air specials. Excellent description there, Grav. Thank you. And it is something that, like, in some games, this is in some games it's a bug, in some games it's a feature. Like, Fate Unlimited Codes for the PS2 is a game that uses TK special cancels, or TK super cancels, where you cannot cancel special into super unless you Tiger Knee it, right? So it becomes like an integral part of the game and just how it functions. So I gotta get used to that motion, where doing the Dragon Punch and then ending with jump button. Right? And so, like, right, you don't have to, if you're just doing it in a standard combo and you just want to do that, you can, right? Her sweep puts them airborne, and that is regularly special cancelable into the Dragon Punch, so you can just do that straight. One big issue with modern games is the higher, longer minimum height restriction, so TA can put straight up don't work because it's too fast. Yeah, that's right. And then you'll see like games will have to kind of like intentionally incorporate that. What about trying the stomp into the run for combo stuff? You don't know how our sequences work. Oh, this? So, yeah, right? So you don't have to go in Dragon Punch. That's right. You can go into Fireball up, and you can special cancel into that, right? So you can get an OTG. And then into that, right? Like her clothesline. Or into slide, or into... See, and this is where I'm curious, where it's like, can you get something... Because you can do quarter circle forward, run, and then special to do a stop, right? So is there some run-stop potential? But, like, hit stun deterioration might make it too difficult to, like, reliably do that. Someone doing a loop with that, but might be misremembering. Yeah, I haven't seen any run-stop loops, but, where is my dash button? So I did hear that you can, like, plink dash cancel. But I have not really seen that. I have not been able to do that, rather. I have seen some videos with that. But man, like, wave dashing, dear God. Like, she has this really fast run. But also... Dear Lord. Oh, see? Okay. Hit stun deterioration might not let you do the heavy command grab. Okay. Okay, let's just do that into run. No, and then they tech out, right? Hi, the kid saying you have to do 2H into 22M into run dash S. Then it'll let you combo. Oh, because the drop kick into that puts them high enough. Okay. Ah, okay. Wonder if you can go into mediums or if you have to go into light after the run dash. And I'm probably just a little slow on it. That's a fair, like, it's a fairly big sequence of inputs, right? Oh yeah, and yeah, learning Beretta as well. She's so cool. Man, Winry is freaking wild. I have run into a couple of super silly good Winrys. What was it that I wanted to try? Right. How long between hits? Have you seen Twitter clips of the damn near TOD with Winry? I've seen a couple. I've gotten close with Beretta, which makes sense. Like, she is like the kind of hits like a Mack truck kind of character. Yes, it is blockable. So, can I... Where is it? Oh, damn it. I don't have control, do I? Okay. Yeah, it is absolutely blockable. It also does not trigger if I am comboing them or if they are comboing me. I don't think it triggers even if they have me in block stun, but I do believe it triggers if I have them in block stun. I took a look at some of my VODs, and I'd seen that during some of my pressure strings, right? Like light, medium, into whatever, frame trap low, frame trap grab. I had noticed that between my two mediums, an extra like block stun spark was being emitted when they had it. So, right, I think if I have them in block stun, it'll still trigger. If they're in neutral, or if they're, it'll trigger if I have them in block stun. It won't trigger if I'm comboing them, if they're comboing me, or they have me in block stun. That is my understanding, and I think it's about 3 seconds between strikes. Yo, what is up, Kawaii Empoleon? How you doing? Yeah, I'm excited for some of the other characters too, Amperflex. Like, the gunslinger with portals is gonna be absolutely wild. I'm really having fun with the game, man. Like, it feels good to push buttons. Revolver, yes, thank you. Yo, good day. Good day, Haru. How you doing? Yes, we are playing some Corrupt. I'm just doing a little bit of practice right now. To see what I can figure out with Beretta. And I think I can double a string when I have them juggled there. If I have them high enough, I can catch them again with the light before going into my launcher. What is up? We're discovering some stuff. It is because right, and it is like in the most loving way ever, I would use that term. Yeah, the portal stuff that I've seen from Revolver looks absolutely devastating, and I cannot wait to see people get their hands on that. All right, so what did I do there? Yeah, right? Just need to get them a little bit higher. I wonder. No, it's probably just gonna be easier. I did get it off that. It's probably just number of hits, right? If I just go... I think that's almost it. Ooh, that's almost it. Okay. Can't find anyone online if you like a few games you would love to. Yo, sweet. Oh, I've just been following the game for a while, and so I have seen clips over time. Jesse Wright's shown me a couple things here and there. Yeah, yo, I will be down for a match in just 1 minute. I just want to see if I can get this. There you go. Wolf is far and above your main, yeah. Yeah, no, I played the Evo build. It was super fun. I wish I got more time with it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, but yo, when you catch them for the second time, you can't do your cancel string, right? So like this game is super like lenient. You can cancel anything into anything. You can go heavy, light, medium, medium, whatever, right? Heavy, light, medium, medium, and then into crouchings. You can do anything in any order. Yeah, I am in the Discord. I'm just chilling. But it seems that when you knock them airborne and you catch them for the second string, right? Okay. Oh, in the game's official Discord? I should be. I'd be very surprised if I wasn't. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try... Maybe I should go into my crouchings, because I haven't really... Right? I'm not really using my crouchings in this first string. There you go. Okay. Yeah, and I've already... Oh, okay. So, yeah, it is still counting all of your... which buttons you have canceled to and from. So if you've already canceled to a certain button, you can't do it again. But you can link to them, because I managed to get a jab into a heavy. Oh, that is super cool. Okay. Oh, damn. I'm surprised. Yeah, I will have to hop in the Discord. But yeah, you can post links here if you got something cool. Okay. Okay, that's cool. All right. Cool. In there. Yo, Kenny, what's going on? I am really liking the game. There is so much potential. Oh, snap! If you whiff one of the attacks in your string, does that reset it? Oh, that is super dope. Oh, that is super cool. Okay. Cause yeah, I think it reset. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh shit, I think we're onto something here, guys. So, drop kick, run, slide kick, puts them high enough after a drop kick to get a really easy whiff jab. So, can I whiff jab, stand jab, repeat? Yo, dope Mohas. I'm really... Okay, I gotta We gotta figure this out. We gotta get a couple more attempts here, but then I want some matches, man, because I want to try to attempt some of this stuff in like live match situations, dude. Like this game, I've been like really obsessed with the labbing of Corrupt, but man, the implementation of that labbing is always where like the world of Marvel games became really amazing. All right. Okay. So you need to be able to keep them high enough without having to go into another slide kick though. You should fight Strike the Soul. Nice Beretta, one of the cleanest. Ooh, interesting. All right. Ooh, okay, I can get 2 whiff jabs. No, that jab is connecting now. All right. So you got to be really quick with it. Oh, that's good. All right. I'm sure we're going to be able to figure this out in due time. This is really good potential, though. Yeah. Okay. I managed to get it that one time, so it is possible. I wonder how, like, tight it actually is. Yeah, still, that's tough. That's tough. Okay. Yo, Mohast, if you're here, I am down to clown in some matches. I might just back out here and just hop online. Like I said, I'm in the VC if you want to hop in and chat. Let's see if some people are around. First to 5? Yeah, I'm down to do that. We can play some, we can do some like first to 5s. Wait, I am on Beretta, right? Yes, okay. Sweet. Yo, let's do it. Huh, okay, don't land into Virgil. Yeah. Oh, that was bad burst, Meg. Bad burst. Yo, hits from behind and everything? Alright.
Amigo.
Yo, what's up, Mohasts?
Not much, just hanging out.
Excellent.
So, what do I have to do to join? I may have missed your message.
Yeah, I'm just in a match with someone right now, but if you hit join when someone's hosting, you should just see their name in that list.
Okay, so join match. Okay, got it. Then I will watch. The Unreal logo kind of tripped me out for a second there. Down in
Whoops.
my taskbar.
Oh,
I was like, what? Hasn't been one of those in a long time.
right? I know, right? Yeah, Amber saying that, yeah, like over 4K players have picked up the demo, which is super cool to hear. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm not bursting so high in the air.
Let's get this going.
I also need to figure out how exactly the push block works.
Do it or how it functions.
How it actually functions, right? Like, because I don't know if there's a lockout. I feel like there is like some kind of lockout on it, but I'm not entirely positive. So.
So does She-Hulk have an air dash? Is that?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's a little slow, but
it's a combo reset for the attacker.
get out of it. Ah, damn, too far. Oh. See, still punished on that burst. Damn.
Oh yeah, you're falling.
Hello.
Yo, what's good?
Good. Been seeing
Who
you
we got there?
hyping
Extra.
up all the new games and shit. Yeah. It's
Yo,
extra.
what's up?
I'm just trying to get more people into this game. I'm trying to get. I think I got a voice chat to try to get into it. Some local people that came to a convention recently. Hopefully they'll
nice.
pick it up and shit.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Putting in the good work. Whoops.
Yeah. There's so much potential. I can't wait for like the other characters and shit.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, this game. Yeah, Haru is like one of the people that like has been abusing the teleports like really effectively. It makes it really scary to like do anything. It's really strong.
For sure. I'm just realizing how like vulnerable I am even when you burst. Like,
And yeah, and then the corner, for instance, sometimes they just get the combo even though you bursted them or like some weird stuff. It's crazy.
I know, right?
It'll work out. Apparently, that might. I don't know if that's like an Archforge like. It's not that I'm pretty sure they're different engines, but like some Archforge stuff like had weird burst stuff. I'm sure it'll get worked out though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, just getting perfected here. Don't push block is just a combo reset for the attacker.
It may be.
Yeah, it's like one step away from just don't get hit.
Yeah. Well, that is definitely the vibe of this game, man. Oh, that's overhead.
Yeah, but you have the speed to not get hit, so it works out.
I think if the author's intent is that you shouldn't get hit, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Let's get this going.
And most of the time it makes sense when you get hit. Which would like,
Oh, yeah.
for like a fast game, that's a good accomplishment, honestly.
For sure. Well, and I like it. It's like the defensive systems in the game are really, I mean, I think basic is fair to say, right? But like, it's just about movement. You got push block, you got burst, you got these couple core defensive mechanics, and it's just use them well and make sure you don't get hit.
Yeah, and it's streamlined just enough to where it's not like, and no one's useless so far, so you just have to like just keep up with the pace of the game and you're good. Like that's all a game needs to be really.
In DC when I get back, but I'll be back in a moment.
Alright. Why am Helion is here? Assuming I said that right.
Yes, you did.
Oh, hecky.
I have been playing this game a lot with Yellow recently, and it is certainly something. This is definitely one of the silliest games I've played in a while.
Mm-hmm. I think it makes you feel a certain way, that's for sure.
Gotta love the grappler with full invuln and the super of all time.
Dude, I don't know what the hell is up with Beretta's heavy command grab. It is so wonky.
It is disgusting. It is genuinely like top 3 moves in the game.
It's nice
Like
that a
that-
grab actually does shit for real.
She's still probably bottom 1, which is funny, but
Yeah, right?
like that move though is character defining. It's her best mix-up tool. It's her best anti-air for some godforsaken reason. It's just insane.
God, that corner carry. Alright. Still going.
Let's get this going.
I think it might be technically her optimal meterless combo, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's the type of roster that just, this is the broken version of your favorite like archetype, and it just feels really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why can Gatling combo into that? I just saw him combo into the 623C move and just,
You see what I'm saying?
God. Yeah, no, I've been like, even before I saw how broken that move is, I've been saying Gatling is probably top 1. This character's fucked, but like, oh god.
Yeah, where is that? Where's it at?
One slash.
I think I've been saying like it's his teleport is like what pushes him over. Like he seems like he'd be really fun to deal with, like because he just has everything. But like in a cool way. It's like he has all the cool stuff. It's not like, oh, he has all like the boring shit. Like this game is like dial over substance, but as the substance. You know?
Fair.
Yeah.
I definitely think Gatling is fun, but I do think that 623H move is just really fucking annoying.
A lot of
That thing
moves
is
like that, to be fair.
shockingly hard to find.
There's a lot of moves like that in this game, which I think is good. If it was just a couple things, it would be different. But they even just said like if people love the game enough, they'll make their esports if they really want it. It's just fun, good game. I want that back. I just want fun, good game.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, there is a lot of just like the fighting games becoming increasingly competitive recently, which has kind of fucked a lot of games over.
I gotta stop getting hit by that overhead kick. Oh my god.
This game is just silly as fuck, and it's great.
It is. Yo, I think that was 5. I'm pretty sure. I can't tell. That might have been 10. It went so fast.
Yeah, I know it was probably like a UI thing they're missing, but I love the idea of like if a game has no round indicator, so you just have to go off vibes if you're gonna win.
Right? I know.
That
Every
is
time I look, I'm like,
incredibly
what is
fun.
going on?
Like,
Oh, yeah. I'm
Well,
just
like,
gonna go back
every
into
single
host. I'm
character in
taking
this
on
game
all
has-
challengers.
Every single character in this game has something extremely fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's it. And yeah, and every character that I've played, I've given me at least a few moments of, why the hell am I allowed to do that? Which just, yeah, it's a game that makes me happy, man.
The first is one of the funniest moves in the game, because, you know DNF Inquisitor? He just has the fucking flame wheel.
Yeah.
But it's better for some fucking reason. Sorry.
Oh, I gotta be better at my pickup there. There we go.
Yeah, someone talking about World Tour in the chat of like, World Tour, despite all my problems with it, is a really cool mode. I wish more fighting games had interesting single player.
Yeah.
I remember Soul Calibur 6 has some stuff like that because I was looking into it earlier today.
oh no, miss a button.
Yeah. Oh.
As I play more fighting games and get a bit less competitive, I'm just starting to appreciate a lot of the single player stuff more.
Yo, absolutely, Haru. I appreciate the games.
Pergor. Too low.
What?
I've played a lot of this matchup, and it's like the most 50-50, 10-10 thing ever.
I love it. Oh my god, I'm not ready for it.
This matchup genuinely feels like how good it is determined by who's winning at the very moment.
Yeah, right?
I have both had perfects and been perfected like 10 fucking times.
Oh, shoot. My girl. The momentum-based matchup, yeah. Oh no, for sure, and I love that. Like, some of those really swingy matches are some of the most fun.
Also, a quick note, I'm pretty sure if you combo into Britta's cross forward super, you can do a, like, micro dash heavy command grab and it meaties when they land. And involves if they press an air button. I've been doing it, I'm not sure if it's off the specific setup I'm doing or just off of any air hit super low to the ground, but... Because I know you're comboing into the super in different ways than I am, so it might not work as well there, but I know it does off
but
of
I see what you're saying, yeah.
I do it off of OTG 22M canceled into run M follow-up.
Oh, okay. Oh.
That only really works in the corner though, so.
God, I love that I'm active after my anti-air command grab.
It's such a cool addition, and it turns that move from what would otherwise be an extremely risky call out into a decently safe one.
Yeah.
I got called back.
It doesn't put you in a good situation a lot of the time, but it puts you in a very scrambly one, which can be a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think you had to, I did extra say they had to step away.
I also think this game balances corner carry really well. I find a lot of games just either have too much stage or too little stage, and this one gets it right for the corner carry.
Gotta get better at comboing into my lariats. Yeah, here. I will hop... Whoops, that's local versus. I will hop back in. Like I said, we're just doing, like, first come, first serve here. Best of first to 5 and everyone can play. Yeah, for sure. I just gotta, like, keep track. These matches go by so fast. It's wild. Oh god, no, not the mirror.
Oh, hi. Who is that?
There we go.
Oh, I am back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my
Oh my god, that was the most disgusting cross-up I've done in my life. Ow.
Thank you. Oh, and try that again.
I'm mad. My butt's swift.
I wonder if there'll be a character that is more like actual like screen covering, because I expected Winry to be like, oh, this is like Marvel shit, I should cover the screen with stuff. She's actually just gun kata and also has really good projectiles. And it's just like, oh, she just does everything. Okay, that's cool.
Destroyer?
No, Winry. I was just trying Destroyer. But
No,
like,
I'm saying screen cover Destroyer.
Oh, that's a different type. That's more like Juggernaut, like Hulk or some shit. It's just like, you just big normal.
Am I understanding this correctly in that you're asking for MVC3 more again?
I mean, please?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, instead of, like, if you limit screen space and then they have to deal with your stuff, like, you can move anywhere in this game. That's just the arc for, like, the signature. You just go anywhere.
Okay, but counterpoint, do you remember MPC3 more?
Yeah, but she had her buddies, and then...
It's true. Solo
I mean,
Morgan was
fair,
not
but,
the same
like-
threat as like Mori Doom or something like that.
Even though it wasn't as good, but still annoying, you could just run Ryan LV team and just be like, oh yeah, I only want Phoenix. You know? There's a lot of ways to just not engage with the opponent. But like Storm was basically like Marvel 2. Storm was just like, she could run away and do shit, but also just, you just couldn't block. She just did everything. Windrush is...
I still find it absurd that Windrush kind of just has the best pressure in the game for some reason.
Oh yeah, her, like, the one thing is her super, you can't even, like, jump it. Like, if you don't preemptively already jump, it, like, covers normal jump height.
Oh, yeah. No, if you're
would
not
actually
jumping
talk
when it
about-
flashes, then you're too late.
Yeah. And I don't know if they'll keep this, because, like, there are other things they could, like, work on, but, like, her 214M, even on standing hit, like, if they're just doing something, they run into it, you have so much time to confirm, it's ridiculous. Like, I think...
What I was talking about for Winry was that she has, like, a +8 sticky.
Wait, a +8 what?
3v. Like,
Oh,
uni
no.
pressure. Like, 5C on block canceled into with 5A, it's +8.
Oh, okay. Usually people get either, like, get zoned out or get hit before I even have to, like, think about that.
Yeah,
I probably
Yellow
just
was using that against me because, he couldn't really zone me well, so I switched to Gatling and just teleported.
All right, and even if I did, even if I was doing that, I didn't realize that I was so plus. I just got, like, I didn't have to interact with the RPS, because I think that RPS is interesting, where, like, you're just at, like, mid range and you could do, like, run, air dash, kind of like how KOF and Melty Blood are, which is really fun.
I'm gonna be honest, Until you just got robbed, and I don't
Why
know
the fuck did my super not take yours out?
It's random. I swear to God, that shit is just RNG.
No, he has more love than you. You don't get it.
Yo, what's going on, safety man?
Detour.
Oh my God, that was...
I was
Nice.
messing around. I
Right
didn't
into
even
the
combo
heart.
off of the
Right
command
in-
grabs because I didn't know if you could. You just have to run into it.
Yeah,
So
we're just trading fucking command grabs and bursts. All right.
I love bursting my opponent's burst just because it's really funny. It's not the funniest trick I've learned on Beretta, but it is deeply funny.
So is the heart just a timer, or like, do you have to hit them for something to work?
So yeah, it's
You have to connect with them, hit or block.
But if you hit them, you don't. It does nothing.
so if they're comboing you, it doesn't do anything.
When neither player is in hit or block stun, it does like a pulse that does a hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every few seconds, I believe. That you played.
Yep.
It's like Frenzy, but it favors Beretta. That's so funny.
It's basically one of
It
the only
can trigger
tools to
when- it
really
can trigger
get
when
it.
It can trigger when the person who has the effect on them is in block stun, not when the other
Yes.
person is in block stun.
Oh, okay. That's,
Oh,
yeah.
I messed that up, but it still worked.
Oh,
That's a desync.
no, all right. Wait, nice desync. All right.
I love video games.
Oh, I lost connection to the online. All right.
Oh, you got banned from online? Oh, man. I wish there was a way to fix it. That's crazy. I'm just kidding.
Womp womp.
I'm just looking at the characters like, God, these designs are so they're something.
They're awesome. Oh, the bottom left guy looks like one of the Doom guy enemies, like the one guy, but he gets like the Doom suit. It's awesome.
Yo, I said this, man. Like, the designs in this game are gonna be kind of divisive, where I think some people are really gonna dig them, and others are gonna be like, why is this, like, whatever, like plastic sci-fi soldier on my screen, right?
This genre of like design and stuff, it reminds me of like, what is it, like late 2000s graphics card mascots, like when you see the presentation, but if you could use them, like, it's just
Oh,
that
that's
aura.
so good.
Wait, this is late 90s comic art in 3D.
Like, it's like, oh, this is the future of graphics on, like, the NVIDIA in 2003.
Oh, yes. It's my GeForce mascot.
Yeah! Oh, we gotta add GeForce color, bro.
Gatling is so funny because he really is just Virgil. Like, he's just Virgil, but better. Except more because he doesn't have swords.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. This game is a brawl.
I love it.
And you just be like, oh, I gotta press faster. Like, you're in a scrap. Reddit's gonna be so hyped though.
Oh.
Reddit is hype.
Oh, shit.
I feel super comfortable in Beretta because I've been playing a lot of KOF 15 recently, and she plays very much like Hanako. My brain. Like,
Can I
obviously
just
they don't play.
command grab through your super? Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I've command grabbed through like every super
I
I
love
fought
this
against.
game.
It's so silly.
No, Beretta needs a lariat.
Also, God, how is your movement that good?
Battle for the Grid.
Yeah, right? I was gonna say.
Oh God, I hate,
Either Battle for the Grid, Marvel, Blaze Blue, I could see.
I hate wave dashing so much.
Blink dashing, I'm glad they put in the game.
Wait, blink dashing is in this game?
Yeah, they patched it in.
Fuck that! I despise blink dashing to no end.
Jail, like,
Damn.
no jail card. So much shit.
Is the blink dashing at least easier than UMVC3?
By 1 frame, I think.
That's... That,
Because if there's many more,
unless the wiki lied to me, that literally cannot fundamentally be true.
Because, like, I think in Grid, they're so lenient, that's why you have infinite. Or maybe
No,
it's
but, like-
another weird... Oh, they said it was 8, right?
In Marvel 3, frame depends on the character.
Well, I mean, the window to do it, but, like, maybe, like, the speed of it is determined by the character.
I thought the window was too.
Maybe I'm wrong, I thought it was, like... Because I know the Bible said that.
I don't know.
What, the Brady Games Bible?
Yeah. Marvel.
UMVC3 is shockingly horribly documented when it comes to blink dashing, and it's just genuinely a mechanic that no one can seem to give consistent info on.
I mean, it's the most kind of fun fighting game info, if you ask me.
It's not fun when it completely locks you out of playing several characters just because it's basically impossible to do.
Who is it? Fucking... Keith, could have a word. Magneto with wave
mentioning
dashing.
someone who plays at a high level and doesn't blink dash, it's like, that's not an argument. You're still locked out of a lot of tools and it just feels bad.
No, you're in the air. Shit.
Oh, that would've been so awesome. It'd be so awesome.
Man, I'm just getting lost in the time warp with this game. It's so good. Oh, fuck me.
Oh no, you couldn't turn around with MK deception bullshit, what the fuck?
This game definitely does not feel like Evolution 2024.
Oh,
Like, you can't do anything, your character isn't turned around, that's bullshit. What
I
the
know.
fuck? Yo, the throw loops, just sidestep them. Just that easy.
God, I love the air reset stuff because it's just like so cool, consistent air resets into like the plus frames.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a lot of it. That bullshit is gonna be so much of it, yeah.
It's genuinely really cool that you just get like good Oki off that.
Yeah, it's
More
just the
games
blue-
need to utilize air resets.
And that I think that's like universal. Like as long as you can OTG and then just hit end with like a 5A or 2A, I think everyone gets that.
I can't think of a character that doesn't have way to air reset, though I don't know if Gatling has a good way to air reset, though he doesn't.
Well, you could just teleport regardless. You just do the thing in the button.
Yeah, I feel like Gatling's going to be resetting earlier, but that's just because he benefits more from resetting earlier.
The Quantum Slash, he doesn't need to.
Oh god. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. I need to use that, that's rubbish.
Damn, got clipped.
Destroyer's a bit weird, but yeah, he can just OTG.
He's awesome. He's the combo video guy. Or maybe I'm wrong because I just hear everyone trying to like find good combos for like Destroy.
I honestly think Destroyer is one of the least Call of Duty characters in this game. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe I just haven't seen the sauce.
Oh, that works.
Oh god, whiffs.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe. The Dream Alive. Oh.
Not if I miss it.
Oh, wait, it's still here. I keep...
Spending all the bar. I'm like,
Bro,
I know this'll combo.
After the third grab, she just looks at you like, I'm gonna get rid of this trash. I fucking love it. You know what? True. Whoa.
I'm not playing around.
Oh my god.
Wait. Yo. Greta.
I know, like just like round start super into like 50% damage is so fucking it feels so good.
And it's like melee where like the round starts before like it even like finishes.
Oh, right.
Like counting.
It's like the thing where it like, yeah, it starts at like 2 or 3 instead of the like actual thing, and it bothers me.
I'm not playing around.
My brain just can't mentally predict when it's actually gonna start.
Oh! Why did it slow down on that? That's kind of weird. She needs it though. Yeah, she can just slow down time.
Oh.
Oh! Yo, command jump.
Oh shit. I thought that was gonna kill.
Let's use the super I don't use. Oh no.
Right, I know, I never see that from her.
Unless people like do actual like real combos. Which I don't.
I'm not playing around.
I don't game. Oh!
Ah, shoot. Oh. Alright, we're fine, we're fine.
I'm not playing around.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, I thought I could. Oh no. Oh shit.
That's damage!
Bro,
They gotta-
this is pre-nerf Zangief, oh my god.
I know, they gotta make that at least 2 bars.
Bro, more metered options would be sick, because you get metered so quickly, it'd be so fun.
I know. Yeah, no,
Probably
let the
cooking
spice
so much.
flow and give me more supers. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing.
Got hit.
Oh my.
This is one of the
Man.
first balanced fighters you've ever played? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, is it poorly balanced if everyone is fucking busted? Like,
Oh, it's fun balance.
oh. Definitely fun balanced.
I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around.
Oh, that is a block string. I was like, can I block your regular, like your special shot, and then command grab through the super? But no.
Cause yeah, push block just had more shit.
Yeah.
So big.
I'm not playing around.
Oh, come on. How did I miss that?
I'm not playing around.
That might, yeah.
Oh, not if I miss it.
Oh wait.
Meaty jab.
Scrambled eggs. I scramble them every day.
I'm not playing around.
Oh. Oh. Dead.
Yeah. Who hasn't gotten some matches in here? I think I'm gonna switch out. I haven't played with Mohast yet. They were the ones who were like, yeah, Mike, I'll play with you.
Oh, they have. Oh, they're still here. They've been excited.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The game's only been out for a few days. They should be like. I wonder if they're gonna do an official demo tournament.
Oh, that'd be cool. There's no spectating though, right? That's the only problem. So they gotta roll with like the Discord, Restream or whatever.
Yeah, or use like developer tools.
Yeah,
Like the demo-
alternatively if they have them.
Oh, of course.
Hang on a sec. Let's wait for Mohas to come on through.
Ooh, big.
Unless, did I just reject them? Are they the number one win rate and I didn't know it?
I wish I knew that Twitch.
I've been running Beretta. Man, I am liking the Beretta life. I got to admit it. Oh, we will, kid. We will.
I'm gonna head off for some other stuff, man. I'll definitely try to jump on later. All right.
Sweet. Yo, I appreciate you coming through.
Of course. Yeah, anytime.
Have a good one.
I will strike you down.
I was gonna say, Mohast is familiar with a Marvel game or two, so... Whoop. Wrong special. Need to go to my OTG first. Yeah, the burst is a little funky. I'm hopeful that that's really what they're working on. I spoke a little with Jesse Wright, and they were saying that, like, yeah, the things that people are talking about are things that were already in progress. But they were like, you know what? It's in a good enough state for a demo, and then we'll get people's feedback while we're working on those other things as well. Yeah, don't worry, kid. We'll get some matches in too. I was just my buddy Mojas here was waiting from the basically start of the stream, so I was like, nah, let me get a few games in with them.
I'm back. Sorry.
No worries, man. How you doing, bud?
Doing well.
Oh, too far. I was like, I don't know what the range is on that super.
Yeah, this game's slick. I love it. No issues so far. All the like preconceived notions I had about it are washed away.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool to hear, man.
Yep, absolutely dope. Okay, that's a combo. I didn't think of that.
Right? Fucking anti-air jab. Oh, God. Virgil, please.
I was like, wait a second, that's not his name. But now I get it.
I know. They made... Oh, God. They give everyone reverse beats. It's so crazy. I kind of love it.
I didn't even think of that. That's dope.
Oh, no, it really means, like, that you can. At a base level, you can kind of roll your face on the controller and see some really cool stuff.
But that's okay. That's your design.
Yeah. And then, like, there is so much room for, like, optimization within that if you want to be really technical about things.
I don't really see you spending your meter. There are a lot of ways to spend your meter outside of supers. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
I don't know what's with that
No, it's really meter. You can DHC and like from super into super.
Oh, really? Okay. Is there a special input for that, or is it just the input to super?
Just the input for the other super. I don't know if it works on block, but it definitely works on hit. Level 1 into level 3, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay? I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Beretta, so I have a command grab and then like a projectile, and then my level 3 is a strike. So
Oh, okay.
mine's I can't really easily do it with me, but
the inputs for the supers universal, or do I have to check them?
sorry.
Are the inputs universal, or do I have to check the move list?
You'll have to check your move list, but it's usually just the quarter circle forwards or backs, and then either 2 attacks or your heavy and special for your level 3.
Okay, got reset.
Oh, goddamn. I got hit.
Yeah, it only costs the bar, so I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, push block isn't too strong, but doesn't feel useless. Yeah, I'm trying to find its use right now. I think that's going to be a big part. Because there are so few defensive mechanics, using the ones that you have is going to be super important. And honestly, using reverse beat to keep yourself safe is one of those things.
What's the input on block?
Medium and heavy.
Okay. Oh, so it's not Marvel. Okay, got it.
No, not quite.
Oh, I gotta figure out what my manual input is. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice command grab, super.
That was almost fun.
Push block is punishable. Okay, so there is recovery on it, and also doesn't work on a ton of moves. That might be why it is. I'm trying, like I said, I was trying to figure out how exactly push block works. But if some moves just aren't push blockable, that might be why it's not always coming out when I expect it to.
Yeah, maybe they can punish you on push block.
Yeah.
Because the recovery frames are different, right? Oh, nice. I had to jump.
Yeah, and that is so I can DHC into my level 3 from my command grab.
But I can't go to move list during the game, so I won't know what my level 3 is until I die.
No, I probably double quarter, quarter circle forward, heavy and S.
Oh, heavy and S, that explains it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thinking this is Marvel is a trap. Don't do that. Yeah, I mean, it is such an easy point of comparison, and it does have a lot of similarities. But yeah, if you're very familiar with Marvel and you treat it just like Marvel, I think you might end up hitting a roadblock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a blast, and I'm treating it like Marvel Light, so... obviously no tagging, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
I get the whole push block's different. I feel that. I mean, I feel like this game is a little bit less chaotic, but a little bit more structured in that same way, so I like that a lot.
Yeah, grabs work during the recovery, and there's a small period where you can punish. Oh, fucking overhead.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Ooh,
expect you to jump. Maybe the
I think
game's
I
like
punched you
Marvel.
there. I think you... Yeah, it looks like I didn't even punch you.
Yeah.
Omega rush. Rise. Rise. Quantum slash. Quantum slash.
Oh, of course. I see burst is pretty plentiful though. You get it back pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's like on like a cooldown meter. But yeah, you got to be really careful with it. There are a lot of situations where you can be punished even if you successfully burst. Oh right, and yeah, your Gatling has teleports on his down attacks. But Slockhart just saying definitely to use those guys more.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the advice. Like, I know the input, I just don't know, like, where to input it. I guess, like, I can just play him like, Marvel.
Yeah.
Virgil, right? Like,
Yeah. Block string. One sets you above, one sets you behind.
I got it. He's like Virgil mixed with Cable, like, aesthetically. And
yeah.
And then a little bit of, like, Apocalypse in terms of his armor going on. Oh shit, I was trying to do the follow-up there. Some of her inputs look a little funny, but I think it's just because she's a grappler. Doing non-grappler things. Not inputs, sorry, like her normals.
Her normals, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't look like they should chain, but obviously they're allowed to.
Oh yeah, and that's it. And because everything chains into everything, yeah, you get some wonky looking strings sometimes where you're just like, wait, what happened? Very set in this game are king because tech rolls work off every knockdown.
Oh, okay. How do you tech roll? That's my question.
I think it's just like hold direction, but yeah, there's no directional air tech. You always neutral tech.
This doesn't autocorrect, so if you cross out, it doesn't actually work.
Oh yeah, I know. You got to be really careful with that dive follow up.
Interesting.
Strike.
And the expressionless face. I know games like Murph, I get that call out too, but you know,
Yeah.
it is something that I'm sure will be added into development later. It's just so funny. I love it. I'm not trying to put any shade on it. I love it, but it is just a little funny. That's part of why I love it.
Yeah.
I also don't think games need to be polished. Like, I really don't. I understand for marketing reasons they do, and for like a large part of the audience.
For
they do.
sure.
But for me, I kind of love the whole like mid-development stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't have to Ooh, nice. I think I'm just dead.
Oh,
Let's get this going.
Never mind.
I got hit. I was like, I threw a button out, so it's too late.
Yeah, and I like, you know what? People were like, I don't like the character design. I like the character designs, actually. I think they're dope.
I think so too.
I think they're sick. I've got no issue with it. Big Tall, Lady Mama, and like Samurai Cable is definitely my vibe.
Right? Like techno, give me techno ninjas. Like I'm cool with that.
Yeah. In the same way that like Mortal Kombat has both ninjas and cyborgs, give me cyborg ninjas. Like why
Yeah.
not? Get out of here! I don't like that shit. Oh, okay. You can dash out of burst. That's interesting. I guess almost out of the recovery, or I don't know.
Oh, you were jumping. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's so I had read
nice.
something that you can, if you like, you can like plink dash to like cancel normals on blocks and like in your block string and dash away.
Oh.
But I'm not exactly sure what the input is because I haven't been able to really do it successfully.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're the lead devs OCs. They absolutely are. I mean, and you see this with a lot of developers who are just like, I've been working on these characters since I was 12, and now I finally get to realize them.
Yeah. At a certain point, it gets a little grating when you're, you know, like looking at projects forever and ever and ever, and it's like every new project is everyone else's, you know, favorite thing.
Yes.
'Cause, you know, but at the same time, I really appreciate when artists do get something that is this, you know, obviously project of passion, like finally like in people's hands. Like, I think that's it. You know. And I don't mean to poo on anything for it. I just mean like as a playtester.
Yeah.
Having a lot of decisions made because it's my OC, you know, it's like, okay, well, yep, gotcha.
Okay, and they patched out the plink dash stuff. Okay, that's cool.
But you got me, yeah, that's bad. Where's the round counter? Is it just in the middle? And
No one knows.
okay.
It's literally, I'm like, I have not been able to identify the round counter. I don't know where it is. I don't know if there is one.
You know, we don't need one. We're advanced people. We're obviously robots.
Right?
We don't need it.
I will strike.
There isn't round counters, just gotta remember that shit.
You gotta remember the round, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the projectile we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, does it do like an on-block effect? 'Cause I don't. Oh, it lays that thing out. Okay.
Yeah. And so every couple seconds,
Yeah.
it'll
it's-
strike and hit you.
Okay.
And it gets activated on block or on hit.
Yeah, that's it.
But if
What
you
about
keep
when
me
I'm
in block stun, it won't go off.
That's what I was gonna ask.
And
Will I like skip the tick, or will it wait until you're out of block stun
It
to tick?
it waits
sense.
till it's out, but I don't think the counter gets reset.
Okay.
So like if you put me in block stun a frame before it's supposed to hit, I think it'll hit you a frame after I come out of block stun.
Mm-hmm. So help me out here. Does this have any connection with cyber cryptocurrency or anything like that? Like the aesthetic gives me that vibe for some reason. I don't know why.
No, as far as I'm aware, it has no connection to anything like that.
I mean,
it's all
whether it's personal financing or what, like, sure, if someone has money in Bitcoin, I'm not going to get
yeah.
entirely, but at the same time, as long as it's not like a project funded by some grip.
Yeah.
That was almost fun.
Because this game looks well funded. I mean, I don't know if it is, but it definitely looks it. You know,
I mean, yeah, it's
that was like actually my biggest critique going in. It's like, oh, it's obviously like, it almost looks not indie, and my expectations should be different and higher, but I think that's just because they focus so much on the visuals more than anything.
Yeah, I think that is one thing about this style, like of visuals, that I think it does. Yeah, it makes people think AA, AAA game, which kind of skews their expectations immediately. Go to Jesus slide off the command grab super. Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, I could have just done that off the grab. Which, frankly, is so much like that, right? So not jumpable after the flash. It does stupid damage, and I get a full combo follow-up off of it.
I'm into it. Oh, there you go. I went for a grab and I got grabbed. Nice.
That.
Do you know anything about like what trades? Is there a trade system like? Trading with normal
not like a hierarchical one that I've figured out. Just like.
Or a spark.
Oh, are there specials with S?
Or a
So to say?
spark.
Looks
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
some characters do.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
this is not time over. This is lag. Okay, connection lost. My
connection
bad.
lost.
All right. Well, I can pass up the quarter. I don't have a problem with that.
Sweet. Yo, good games.
Yeah, that was fun. That was super fun. It actually won't let me go to online versus anymore. So there you go.
Oh, that happened to me. Yeah, I had to reboot the game last time. It lets me do another one. It lets me keep going though. So
Good. Do your thing.
that's a known bug. Cool. Yeah, S specials are EX moves. And I don't think they're universal though.
Okay. That makes sense.
Everything is plus. Oh shit, it's Winry.
There's also things like that in level 3, so it makes sense. It's not like totally without precedent. And I want to emphasize that, like, I don't actually give too much of a crap about precedent, but
Yeah.
worth noting.
Yeah.
It actually kind of like grinds my gears when people focus too much on that. But I mean, like the point of art is to expand the horizon, not to limit yourself. Although limitations do breed creativity. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't be like, hey man, this hasn't been done before.
This isn't. Yeah. Right.
Okay, well, what is the point of being an artist if you're worried about what's been done before and like not straying from that? Like that just seems antithetical to my opinion.
Oh, for sure. We're better than that.
Oh yeah, it's like art should be to question the status quo, not to quo the status. I don't know. That being said, I'm gonna drop off to DC for a hot minute, and then I may jump back on and play more if you still want to play more matches.
Cool. That sounds great.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks for coming by as always. Cheers. Yeah, so, okay, so Slockhart, can you OTG slide off of all of them? Because I don't know if there's any difference in frame data. I have definitely been struggling to do it off the anti-air grab. I need to just tighten up my timing there.
Get away!
As far as I know, you can, but don't quote you on that. All right.
Shooting star, I'm not playing around.
Oh, damn, they rolled into the burst punish. Oh, do you not actually know? Is this facetious? Do you know who this is? Damn, this is still going. And I'm not building burst anymore. Oh, shoot. Nice. Good block string, man. Yeah.
Shooting star, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around.
Oh, it was so fast.
I'm not playing around.
Didn't say the. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. All right. So I cannot just match throw on round start. There goes half my life. God, I gotta burst there. And then they get the fucking punish. I was really hopeful that my anti-air grab would catch it. Shit. Yo, Winry is... I mean, everyone is really good. Everybody is Winry good. Winry good. Everybody is Winry good. There you go.
I'm not playing around.
See, the big problem with her, for Beretta, when it comes to playing against Winry, is that so many of her special moves and her pressure moves put her airborne. So the anti-air grab is very rarely fast enough to be able to take care of those moves, not with the way that she defends herself. And then the ground command grab can't work at all. So you think Beretta is better? Interesting. I mean, the invincible command grabs is really good, but like I said, versus Winry when she's mobile like this, she covers space so unbelievably well. Oh shit, wrong move. I didn't mean to down. Oh, that crossed over! Oh, that was sneaky. That was a sneaky cross. I really like that reset. Oh shit. Yo, Slawkar, you're dead on. She's supposed to be a zoner, but she works so damn well as a rushdown and mix-up character, and it's just, yeah. Winry knocked the camera out. What's up, Joe P? Yo, we got more corrupt gaming, 100%. And yes, yo, the no signal camera, friends, that is always a great sign that I am having a good time with the game, I gotta say. See, like, I'm really having a hard time OTGing after that anti-air super, or anti-air command grab. My fucking life is gone. There you go. Yeah, see, and that's the problem. That covers the perfect angle. Right? Her down gun covers the perfect angle to take out my anti-air grab, which is one of the few ways for Beretta to get like air control, right? So the question then becomes, what else can I do? If I block, can I push block and then anti-air grab?
Shooting star.
Right? And then if I could pick up off that. Seriously, Brett is the only matchup you played against? Oh, that's good. Also, slide isn't working. You can do 2-2-B. Oh shit, I can just do 2-2-B. I thought I command grabbed. It didn't come out. Oh no!
Stay back. Shooting star. I'm not playing around.
That's fine. Oh, bad. Bad burst. Bad burst.
You're mine.
How did I miss that?
I'm not playing around.
Okay. We're good. We got it. Yeah, DOA is getting another extreme game. It's a thing. Into the air super. And then pick up. That's so good, man. How much does this combo? Oh, okay. Dropped it. Never mind.
Shooting star. Get away. I'm not playing.
Oh, I'm dead. Get the chip out. Yeah, I'll hop back into queue, kid, for after this match, and we'll play a 1st to 5. Then I gotta take a quick little break. Okay.
For me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm kind of sad. Seriously? Oh, I got hit. I'm done.
I'm not playing around. You're my shooting star. I'm not playing around.
Ah, the chip out. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of good indie games coming out, man. October 10th, there is gonna be Declines Drops. Yeah, my favorite anti-projectile tool has to be heavy command grab. Absolutely. The traditionally best anti-projectile tool. Get gribbled. Weird, you don't see me? Yeah, feel free. You host. Virgil Winry is 10-0 in Virgil favor. Yeah, how do you... Yeah, that's it. Honestly, Magneto, you're right. That is a really good topic. Like, how do you run indie fighter tournaments when you don't have either online or spectator mode? Because it can be difficult and not always immediately obvious. Nice! Yo, the wall bounce into the OTG. Yeah, you get the extra loot before you go into the super. Good job with the reset. Oh, good job for the anti-air.
I'm not playing around.
Gatling, Winry, Destroy. Okay, I mean, like, Gatling, I think, has a lot of potential. In my experience, Winry is definitely the top, but that's fair. I can see Gatling there easily, especially with, the teleports. Oh, that's super cheeky. Yo, legit, I don't know if 22B works. Maybe 22A?
Get out of my way.
Yeah, if they don't abuse teleports, they're not playing the character. That is fair. Yes, perhaps I just haven't played against a Gatling that is really good enough with the teleports. That might be fair.
You're mine.
Okay. I'm not coming down with the right buttons. Yo, what is going on? What's up, Corrupt? That might be Jesse there. This is so cheeky. I love the whiff super to get the fucking follow-up and then into the super. Godlike. Yeah, okay. So 22A is the easy pickup there. Nice follow-up. All right. We're good. If you're around later, you can show me. Nice. Oh god. I was not ready for the full screen run up, alright? I just wasn't. Yeah, and now I'm not gonna build burst.
Get out of my way. Never strike.
So I just gotta hold all this, man.
I'm not playing around.
Oh, you're in the air. Oh, it still worked. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna spend the bar. Recommend not pressing button after air. Yeah, I know. And that is such a bad habit of mine. Do it again. Not quite dead.
You're mine. I'm not playing around.
Oh, I got. Yeah, shit. That's really good timing on your super build.
Can you
Into level 3, I gotta hold this. I'm not quite dead. You know what?
Get away.
Ah, I tried.
I'm not playing around.
And okay, I feel like that is just me coming down with pipe as Hagar though, man. Like that is the fucking vibe that I'm getting. Oh. There we go.
Get away. Never strike.
Oh, I got hit.
Never story.
Oh no. I'm not gonna build burst in time.
I'm not playing around.
The She-Hulk drop kick. It's so good.
You're mine. Never strike.
Oh, Hudge.
Here it comes. Never story.
Number 1 Winry. Come on. Good. That's good. Push blocking just enough to keep me actually out of command grab range. Not enough people are doing that. Yeah, can't spell Winry without win.
Never story.
Oh, I was too early. I saw that you hadn't landed when the screen flashed.
Get away. Never strike.
I tried. Love how I play Octonia no matter what. That's genius. That is true. You have figured me out. dang.
I'm not playing around.
I'm getting perfected again.
I'm not playing around. That was almost I'm not playing around.
Number one win needs to stop prorating the combos. But does it even really, does it matter? Does it? I mean, it will long term, but right now, I don't think they're hurting. God damn. I guessed that they were gonna go into the air. I was incorrect, and dude, the whole like, oh, I made the choice. Oh, I made the fucking wrong choice is what I did, right? This game lets you know when you made the wrong choice.
That was almost fun.
I appreciate, yes, Mohast, yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and I'll be back with Signal in just a couple minutes. But I needed to get in my little first question mark against the number one Winry here. Did you jump? You jumped. Oh, shoot! I thought I had bar. Wait, burst doesn't take away any of your bar, does it? It's just the burst meter. Such a good OTG. I cannot believe that doesn't drop. Shoot. Oh, no, in the air. See, I mean, I'll try it. Oh, see, man, it's so dangerous. Whiffing your OTG slide kick is like the perfect recipe. Like, make sure you're consistent. That is the one thing I need to make sure I'm going and working on. Yo, GG's, very GG's. Thank you for coming through for some matches, friends. Y'all came in clutch today. I really appreciate it. Yo, all right, friends, we are gonna take a quick little break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna play ourselves some old school games. I think I'm gonna simmer down a little bit. I'm gonna play through some of the 2D Fighter Maker archive, but then I also I need to brush up on my Breaker's Revenge, because Breaker's Revenge is there's a tournament for it happening at Vortex Gallery on the 18th of October, and I have been asked by Matthias Wolfbrock, the streamer of the EU event, to come on and do some commentary for Breaker's Revenge. So I'm going to be doing that. I love me some Breakers. I am a show player that hides in a Condor player's body, and I want to see some wonky stuff happen. But I gotta do a little bit of brushing up on Breaker's Revenge. So we're gonna do that in a little minute. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna play some 2D Fighter Maker stuff to cleanse the palate, if you will, and then hop into some retro fighting games as well. So, yo, I hope you stick around and enjoy the day with us. But, yo, big shout-outs to everyone still with us here, hour and 50 minutes into the stream. Big shout-outs. Yes, you should enter all of the Vortex Gallery tournaments, but especially stuff like Murfight. But like I said, hour 50 minutes into the stream, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yo, if you really want to help support us here, make sure you're coming by every week. We do Niche Fighter Monday every Monday. You guys being here makes it the best thing possible. Drop that follow to know when I go live. I'm on the Twitch and the Twitter and the TikToks and all that good stuff. But if you really want to help support us, if you really like what we're doing here in the digital basement, the Patreon is probably the best way to do it. Patreon.com/MrMKL. You can get some cool stuff over there as well. There's a whole ass magazine that I've made talking about fighting games. And, we also, don't forget, I'm going to say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Spend your Bezos bucks. Remember that y'all probably have a Twitch Prime sub or some bits lying around that you haven't spent in months. Make sure some amazing artist on Twitch is getting that support instead of it sitting in Amazon's bank accounts just collecting interest. So go support your indies where you can, friends. Stick with us. We're going to be back for some more fighting games on Niche Fighter Monday in just a minute. I'll see you soon. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome on back to Niche Fighter Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for joining me here in the digital basement. I really appreciate it. I see that we have some best viewers. The best viewers ever are available. Are they actually? I don't know. Thank you. The best viewers are already here. I mean, what are we even talking about? Joe P. Real is worth every penny, all right? Yo, thank you for joining me here in the digital basement. I appreciate it. Yo, I have heard of 5 Force Fighters. I am eagerly anticipating. I gotta check out. I swear to God, I backed those guys on a crowdfunding platform somewhere. I'm sure I have access to a demo. I should pull that out, man. That is 5 Force Fighters is like a really interesting. So, okay, we've been playing some Corrupt, which definitely has the Hyper Fighter, as I've been calling it, influence, right? The Versus series. And like 5 Force Fighters, it fits right into that vein because there's Corrupt, right? There's 2XKO, which has, you know, some influence from that. That's more like a BB tag style, not quite Hyperflight double screen size stuff, but like there's all of this Hyper Fighter influence like percolating amongst fighting games in the last year or two. The Tough Love Arena developers working on a 3v3 fighter that also like pulls from some of these influences, right? And 5 Force Fighters, who's been in the work for 2 years, 3 years now, I think. So I'm hopeful we're going to see something soon from it. Yeah, it's like a 1v1 Skullgirls, but it draws from the Boondocks style, right? A similar aesthetic and kind of like a, I'm going to sound like the fucking, the whitest boomer ever, hip-hop aesthetic, right? But like, really cool characters, very clearly of a certain perspective, right? Which is not a perspective we get to see a lot of the time. I mean, it's one of the things I'm really excited about modern indie games, is that we see a lot of creators of people of color who are creating amazing games. We see a lot of queer folks and LGBTQ folks who are creating games, right? I mean, the kinds of perspectives we're getting are better than ever. And because of that, you're getting these interesting cross-sections of genres, right? Where the 5 Force Fighters folks are like, we love us some Marvel. Also, we love us Smash Brothers. And so what happens when we pull this together with, you know, all of our various artistic and musical influences and such, and like bring them together into our own package? And we have some artists making fucking amazing art because of it, right? But yeah, there's been this trend towards incorporating Hyper Fighter conventions, as well as incorporating platform fighter conventions into different branches of fighting games, right? Duels of Fortune and Frostfire kind of pulling from the platform fighter ethos. 5 Force Fighter pulling from platform fighters and hyper fighters, right? We're getting some interesting mishmashes. Combo Devils doing it with, you know, more traditional fighting games, but presenting it in a platform fighter kind of lens. Yeah, Yellow, you really should play more duels, man. Like, it is one of those games, right? And Heatwave from Monochromatic Hermit is another great, like, hyper fighter, BB tag inspired, Last Blade inspired game. Oh, so good. All right. So good. Just as good as the beautiful 2D Fighter Maker games that we have been playing. Friends, I dug up an archive of 2D Fighter Maker games, or created my own archive of 2D Fighter Maker games. And we've been going through them slowly but surely over the last, month or so. And there's still a ton of them to go through. So I figured, like I said, take a break from Corrupt, do a 2D FM, palette cleanser. And we got a couple of options here. Yo, Andrew, much appreciated. Thank you for the sub. If Heatwave had netcode, it'd be the only game you ever played. Heatwave is so good. It is one of the very few games that has, much like Corrupt, right? Like I was saying, Corrupt is like the high fructose corn syrup of fighting games. I just can't get enough and I don't know how to control myself anymore. It's just like hook it to my veins. Heatwave is like that too. I can spend hours in training mode just going through different permutations and options and like testing the limits of the system in Heatwave, and I'm getting that from Corrupt. And same thing, once you get into a match with those games, they're really fast, they're really explosive, and you get these just kind of beautiful happy making exchanges, right? I'm so stoked for that. Dude, that's gonna come with a whole ass visual novel too. It's gonna be good. All right, we're going in blind. I really hope that one of these games isn't going to be an offensive mess. Oh, shoot. Yo, apologies for the noise level. Oh my God, it's not a 2D Fighter Maker stream unless someone blows out their eardrums. Oh, okay. So we're doing some super cosplay wars. No, we played cosplay war, didn't we? We need to bring up no. Hey, don't get me wrong. Super Cosplay Wars is awesome. But that is downright like pedestrian in comparison to some of the 2DFM stuff out there. Oh no, we did time it. Dudes, these games are like, Here we go. Yeah, Amperflex. I managed to get the first issue of the comic there when I was out at Evo, and it's amazing. I'm really excited. Like, for those of you who don't know, like for Corrupt, the story mode is going to be done through like motion comic animatics. I'm really excited to see how they do the presentation there. I love when indie devs are willing to swing for the fences in terms of like the single player and the story mode stuff with fighting games. Like, it can be really difficult to do, it can be difficult to do well. So heck yeah, like, do your thing with it, right? Like, and make it the best you can be. So whoop. Dang it. I'm tearing out my USB cable. All right. Whoa! Okay, friends, there you go. That's a little bit better. Yo, this is a roster. Hope you're doing okay. Hayama, what's going on? What are we getting ourselves into? All right. My instinct is to go with the old man. But also sleepy girl. Like, I don't know. This is my instinct. This is TPC versus HAY second. True Party Colors versus some anime series I'm sure I'm not familiar with. And the second one. It's apparently a crossover Dojin anime fighter. I am in love with how like sketchbook art the actual sprites are. Grab primary colors versus half a year second alive. These are absolutely going to be KOF movesets. Oh shit. Okay, right? Guys, I don't know. Switch. She's got a switchblade, all right? This game is older than I am. Absolute peak. All right, 4 buttons. It is KOF. 4 buttons and a grab. Yep, grounded fireball. Yep, that's legit. Oh my god. Okay, so we don't have like... Yeah, we got short hops. This is totally KOF. Crimson, you called it. Okay, so I seem to have a counter of some sort. And then Dragon Punch, alright. Ah! Man, not much for combo strings. So it's gonna be, I mean, if we're looking at a KOF-like game, right? It's probably gonna be button special. Okay, what are supers? Quarter circle back. I expected Switchblade Girl to have like multi-attacks. She's wielding this thing like a claymore or something, man. Okay, double quarter circle forward B. Half circle forward. Half circle back to up, down, C? That's a command? Yellow, you were 4 years old when Street Fighter 4 came out? I'm doing the math. What was I? 21? I feel like maybe older? Jesus. Jesus. Don't do this to me. You're not. Guys, did you know? Did you know it's my birthday this week? I am turning, insert appropriate age here, on Thursday. On Thursday, I will officially be, insert appropriate age here. Yeah, man. No, it's yo, the old folks need to get together, man. Okay, this girl is like silly mix-up girl though, isn't she? Came out in 2008. Okay, okay. You know what? Hang on, hang on. Can I get a... That's a training mode, right? If I do versus single, all right. Okay, hang on, hang on. My instinct was old dude. So we're gonna try old dude. And then if I'm not mistaken, in 2008 you were 30. See, yes, the old dude club. I appreciate it. Has kanji for his name, must be good. All right. Yeah, forward, half circle forward for supers. All right. Are they the same? Yeah, yeah, it's A and C. Those are his supers though. That's it. Is it just Rugal? Genocide Cutter? He might be. This is, in fact, just Rugal. Making it biblically accurate. I fucking love that. That is good. All right, that's sweet. What do I have, man? Oh, really? Okay, that connects. Really? Okay. Okay, I can go light punch into light kick with him. Yeah, there's one command normal, forward B, which is this 2-hit. Otherwise, it's the knee, right? But you can't... No normal into... Oh, there you go. So, all right. C into B works. And D into B. So heavy into command, normal works. All right. And then we're playing KOF, kids. Button, command, normal, special. Ah, can't go into the heavy. And you have to be close. Otherwise... Oh, man. And because it's forward B, getting forward B into Fireball kind of sucks. Yeah, some things never change, man. Oh, never mind. It's on a different button. Okay, what the fuck am I talking about? Of course, Genocide Cutter and Fireball's on a different button. But I don't think... Right? Forward. Forward, half circle, forward. Oh, seriously? Okay, the heavy one connects. But you can't do command normal into special, into super? Weird. Okay, okay. And I don't think you can do special into super either. All right. Is it like a secret air tech or juggles? Absolutely. That is 100% a concern when you're playing one of these games where you're like, I don't know, man. All right, let's go with Old Man Rugal. Okay, I was like, does she work? Home stage advantage. I love how everyone is just like, so he's God, right? Like his costume is like traditional Christian God, correct? I mean, we got our B&B. All right. We need to wait for the AI to kick in, though. I love how that works from that range, even. The both of you on Morgan Freeman. Oh my god. Hajime? All right. Who's this guy? Do I always get the fucking home field advantage? You can't touch me. Ooh, we got juggles. Oh, only one juggle point? Oh my god, Morgan Freeman doing a genocide cutter. Yes, that actually would be something worth paying for. Close, Magneto. This is 2D Fighter Maker. Guy, the one frame punch is so good. It's a Kianta jab. Okay, I was gonna like, can I OTG with the fireball? Okay, so I'll see if I can do button, command, normal, quarter circle back, kick. and then like juggle reset or possibly into super. I'm hopeful just into super. Oh no, can I not? I don't know if it connects. Yeah, I want more I don't give a fuck kind of fighting games, and Kianta is definitely that. It's fun, it's cool, the developer pays attention. Dude, the chill-ass music. I mean, once you get him in the corner, that is actually really nice, right? Because just like meaty into the kick. Oh no! Oh, she's fucking Terry! She's Terry! Guys, she's Terry with Dudley's Rose. I am in love. She's got the whole thing, man. She's got the whole flex. Oh, and Oh, they knew. They knew. Okay, yeah, it's just one juggle point. Why is God fighting Terry but an anime girl? Dude, these be the games we play. The era of Terry, it doesn't end. It is just, yo, it is 2D Fighter Maker, man. It's like 50, yeah. 50 character roster, only 50 frames of animation between all of them. That's how that works. Oh, does it give me anything else? No, the heavy doesn't really give you much more. Yeah, dude, like the combo system really is. It is very like bare bones KOF. More puns. Give them to me. What is, oh god, yo, Grav, you gotta give me the assist on this again. Total party colors versus hey all you guys. Oh fuck, I cannot remember. TPC versus high. That's how I have been going for it. Yeah. That's the one. That is absolutely the one. Dude, he has Genocide Cutter. This is like all the good things in life, man. Are you kidding me? fighting games giving you what you need. Oh, okay, okay. I just gotta get him into the corner, do the meaty loop, Mike. It works. Get fucked. Oh. Oh. Oh, why are you able to jump out of that, huh, son? This game, and now I'm wondering, is this gonna be 2D Fighter Maker? You need to play the entirety of the goddamn cast. Big Kianta energy. See, I just need to play the mirror to see if he does anything different. Oh, that's a good button though, eh? Okay, and that's also, of course, an overhead. Sleepy Girl is K-Dash? I should have gone with my first instinct. Oh my god, these fucking characters, dude. Yes! The KOF read was absolutely good. Look at this goddamn move list. What a game. Oh my god. Oh, and they do, eh? Oh, that's so awesome. Forward B, down B, all right. Yeah, forward B and forward D, quarter circle back, B or D. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, son of a... Why are these games like this? Oh, it's so good, right? And there are so many, so like, shit, who are we even looking at? I saw someone had a Raging Demon input. Wait, are you serious, Slugcar? One of the Dong Dong actors is wanted for cyber terrorism? Pack 4 BD. It would be the construction dude, wouldn't it? What's up, Super HC? It is cute. It's got a ton of characters. What are... we got a Rock Howard too? It's got so many characters. It is just like pulling references from everywhere. Yeah, that's my DP, all right. Man, the... I want to find out. So that's a charge back forward move that kind of like hooks them in. I know, right? Like, and this is the really funny thing about 2D Fighter Maker games, is that you will absolutely find yourself in situations where you're like, oh, damn. Some of these characters were worked on way more than others. All right. Crouch C, Dragon Punch. That's decent. And what are my supers here? Quarter circle forward, half circle back A. All right. That is, dude, that is such... Once again, such a goddamn KOF move. Ching! Okay, there you go. So 2C does chain into 6A. Doesn't quite connect into the quarter circle forward. This is, I love it, man. Like, you'll be amazed how many 2D Fighter Maker games, while some of them could be kind of intimidating, the large majority of them are really approachable. Like, find a couple good buttons, usually one chains into the other, and then you go into a special, and just explore some fucking wild characters, man. Like, I love it. Oh, she's our grappler? Alright. Oh yeah, that was invulnerable. Alright. Oh, so was that. Shit, it's Beretta. Oh my god. Jesse Wright, did you steal this? Did you find TPC versus High and say, I'ma fucking put this into Beretta? What, frame one, completely invincible command grabs. That is the fucking world we live in today, man. Look at that! Good old Sherm. Yeah, not doing 40%, but hey, still doing their thing. Yeah, Hig, this is a game, man. It's cool. Like, I was just saying, like, I appreciate any game that is like, let me get to the stupid stuff. Fuck me. All right. Reminds you of Chianto. We were saying it's got a bit of a Chianto vibe for sure. All right, we're just poking away with our mop or our duster. Please, Terry. Oh, I just got... That was not good. I can just throw it in my face. Ching. I love that sound effect. Fucking burn knuckle. Yes, EFZ is a really good game. I actually got to play EFZ at Evo this year. It was one of the few games that I was actually able to enter this year. Yes, certified EFZ tournament player. Hey, technically, I didn't go 0-2 because I'm pretty sure somebody got DQ'd. Let's go. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, Yellow. And I think maybe the dude with the sword might be it. Oh, here he is. Oh, Arcus Chroma is super sick. I actually worked. I did the trailer for Arcus Chroma's Steam release. Got top 8 in ASVR bracket because you had 3 DQs in a row. Nice. Yo, you take those, man. Yeah, yo, I am certifiably the dude who will not shut up about indie and niche fighting games. So. You can't stop me. My family thinks it's a problem. It's fine. Oh, I could see that. That's a good comparison there, Super. Yo, Hyper Fight 2, guys, I'm super excited for Hyper Fight 2. Like, the changes that Joe Dev is making to that game are super interesting. For real. That was like, for me, that was one of the best surprises going to EVO. I mean, don't get me wrong, like Cooking Fist was also a delightful surprise, but I wasn't expecting Hyper Fight 2 to be there, and just showing up on Sunday and having like the game be there and just be able to like actually get my hands on it. I was not expecting that. Super dope. The game's so fun. Like, it is really, really interesting seeing the evolution from Hyper Fight to Hyper Fight 2. There's some like very, very noticeable changes to the core systems, which kind of like do a really good job of keeping the vibe and the ethos of the original game while making some pretty big changes to how it actually plays, right? And so it's a lovely idea for a sequel. Especially because, okay, well, I know a lot of people are really excited to get a Hyper Fight rollback, which is not happening in my understanding because they've decided to just pivot to Hyper Fight 2, which makes a lot of sense. So it's sad that we're not going to get that, but at the same time, it means that we are going to get this very, very new and unique experience. So yeah, I don't know what's in the water in ATL, but you're right. People love ASBR there. Oh, that's amazing, Sluck. Yo, Hyper Fight was your first indie? Aw, that's super cool. Yo, everyone has a first. Also directly how you met Andrea. I mean, that was it for me. Like, I mean, I had always seen these kind of indie games, but like when I sat down and was like, no, wait, some of these indie fighters are actually way more interesting than what all these other games are doing. I mean, I'll be honest, like Fantasy Strike was one of the reasons for me. I got so invested in Fantasy Strike as a competitive player that it really opened my eyes to, oh, I actually value different things out of fighting games, and Fantasy Strike is providing something that these other games are not. And like, I value what I get out of Marvel 3, but that's not the only thing I want out of fighting games. So like, Fantasy Strike was actually a really great antidote to that. But then it made me think, oh, what else, right? And so I started exploring other games. Hyper Fight is not one I came across until I think Andrea put me onto it. But I did come across Schwarzerblitz, Schwarzerblitz, Arcus Chroma, and Murfight were three of the like indie fighting games that I first peeped. That's why I'm really happy that I got to work with Grain Sun on the Arcus Chroma trailer and with Matrified on the Murfight trailer. Like, those were two of the games that, like, once my eyes were kind of open to what some of these indies were really doing, they really caught my attention first and foremost. So that's super cool, though. The Hyper Fight to Schwab story, really funny. Early in Hyper Fight, you had a joke where some random was better than done because you had 4 to 5 chance not to get him. Join the Bearsys server and you see Schwab gameplay. Bearsys was also an early one that I'd come across. Yeah. You look up and see, yeah, random is playable. Random being playable in Schwab is so good. Yo, the little bit of the yellow lore, I like it. Super HC saying, you can't remember what the first indie was, but your first fighting games, Tekken 2, Killer Instinct Gold, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Later got really invested in Fantasy Strike as well, after getting frustrated with KI 2013. Led you down the path of eventually discovering the hundreds of cool fighting games. Yeah. Oh, I remember, like, Super HC, I think that's probably where we first crossed paths, if I'm not mistaken. is the Fantasy Strike community. Yo, Hayama, going back to the Queen of Hearts 99? Ooh. That's a good deep cut. That's a good deep cut. Yeah, don't remember exactly what got you into the FG, says Yellow Slot Car. You just remember one day being like, I should become a member of the fighting game community. And then you did. It's really all it is, right? Well, it's funny. So much of my, like when I got into the FGC, right? Like I was in local scenes. I had, you know, whatever, lurked on the SRK forums and places like that. Right? Like dust loops and shit like that. But like I wasn't really part of those communities. I didn't really engage with them online. And it wasn't until when Street Fighter 4 came out that I was like, no, I think I'm really good at these games. And so I found, through a friend, my local fighting game community. But it was honestly like kind of hard to break into the local fighting game community and become a part of the FGC that way, because it was such a insular and long-standing community already. It helped that a lot of new players were showing up because of Street Fighter 4. But like, yeah, it still took a while. Like it's different. Like it's not like you can just start posting FGC stuff on Twitter and then boom, you're part of the fighting game community. Like realistically. But like it's a little bit different breaking into a social group in person to get to that. Yeah, and for me, I would say, like, even though I didn't, like, really participate with the wider fighting game community, I mean, when I was in my early teens, I would go to arcades. I had local spots. There were, you know, a dozen or a couple dozen players in and out of those spots who were, you know, competent to really good at fighting games. And I learned from them. I went on GameFAQs and read James Chen's, you know, FAQs about X-Men versus Street Fighter, and I went back to that coffee shop and traded tips, right? And other people found, you know, other FAQ writers who told them about whatever Infinite in X-Men versus Street Fighter, right? They can do the Wolverine Infinite, I can do the Shoto Infinite, so start trading that. Like, that's the fighting game community, man. Like, whether it's in a coffee shop in the suburbs or in a Discord server somewhere, like that's all part of it. So I would consider myself part of the FGC in that sense, right? But like the tournament scene, nah, I wasn't a part of that, right? Play fighting games for over a decade before I realistically became part of that. Right, and that's it, access, right? Like, even being in a major Canadian city who had a couple of arcades and, you know, a fighting game community to speak of, I wasn't part of that. Even though that's right up my alley, for years I still wasn't part of that, right? Because that's a social barrier that you got to get through, and if you're not prepared to deal with it, you're probably not going to get through it. Only just now breaking into tournament play. Well, and that's it. And like, so, and for me, because so much of what I viewed as the fighting game community was the competitive community, that I did not consider myself part of the community for so long. In retrospect, I was, right? But I did not consider myself part of that. And it meant that, like, when I went to events, I was thinking about it in terms of I can become part of this scene if I compete. So it's really, right? Like it you don't need to compete when you go to your weeklies. Going to your weeklies shouldn't even primarily be about competing. But it is. It's all centered around that bracket, right? Like that's the conceit that gets us there, even if the benefit is more social. But yo, that process of locking in and learning to get better, that's super fun and rewarding too, right? And that was my thing, where I was being like, I think I'm good at these games. I think I can go and compete in them. So I would practice at home, and I'd go to a weekly, and I'd go 0-2. I got completely washed, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life, right? And I go and practice again, and I'm like, no, I'm good at this game. And you go back the next time, and I eke out a win, right? And it's like, it is very beneficial. Like, if you value getting better at the game and personal growth in terms of skill, using your weeklies as a benchmark for your progress is great, right? It is not the be-all, end-all, right? It's still your weekly. It's still about going there and hanging out with friends. But, like, if online ranked isn't going to be a good enough barometer of how good you are, the next best thing would be going to your weeklies. The next best thing would be going to a monthly or a regional or a major or whatever the case may be, right? But like, yeah, so if you're thinking about it in that way, and many, many, many players in the fighting game community do, where it is about the process of learning the game, getting better at the game, competing at the game, and engaging with other people on that level, and therefore going to your weekly and completing in a bracket is going to be the natural thing that you do. And so you can use that as a gauge, right? And it's like, right, like when I started winning weeklies, it was only, right, that was years into me going to weeklies that I start. I remember the first time I took top 3 at a weekly, and that was like, I don't know, a year and a half or 2 years into me going out and competing literally every week, like 50 weeks a year, right? It took a long time to see those dividends. And usually it was because the best players weren't there and I was on my best day when other people weren't, right? Like, it doesn't mean that I am a whatever better player than anyone else, but just in terms of how do you benchmark yourself? That's going to be a way to go. Yeah, go to your weeklies with a USB stick and indies loaded up and ask someone to hop on. You'll have a good time. Honestly, that's the best way to do it. And like, man, going to a weekly and starting up the Fantasy Strike weeklies, right? I wanted an excuse to play with people, and people were there for brackets. So if I'm like, free bracket, $10 to the winner, that gets people to say, yeah, I'll spend 20 minutes. And then they had a good time. And then the next week they come back and spend 40 minutes. And then suddenly you have, 10 people coming out every week so they can chill and have a drink and chat while you play in a bracket, right? Like, that was it, right? And it's like, it got to a point where, yeah, the bracket is there, but it was only there in service to us having a reason to get together every week, right? Because let's be real, man. It's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes to like say, I'm going to stop everything I'm doing here, leave home and go out to this public place and do something with other people and then coordinate with several other people to make sure that you can all do it at the same time. If you're just like, the bracket happens, the tournament is happening and we must be there for it, makes it a lot easier to make that decision as to whether or not you're going to go, right? Yeah, you have a much more relaxed view of all that. For you, it's not necessary to be a competitive player to be in the FGC. No, you're absolutely correct. You just need to share your love with others and what you're set, and then you're set. You have friends who have made amazing contributions. They are not competitive players. Yeah, that's exactly it. It is not, but it is not essential, right? It is not a required part of it. But I would hazard a guess that, especially from players of a certain age, that it is closely tied to being a competitive player. Oh, you're doing CEO Taku? Nice. That's in December, right? That's fucking so close to Christmas. I can't do that. Or is that Holiday Matsuri? Isn't it both? I think those are been paired up now, right? Yeah, somebody needs to bring the setups and run the brackets, and often it's not the most competitive people. That's absolutely it, right? And there are so many people out there who like couldn't win a bracket to save their life, but know a lot about the game and how it works and understands why people can win brackets and in matchups and convey interesting information. And if those guys can bring a setup and start a stream, damn, suddenly you have a community that other people can interact with as well, right? Like, making sure your locals is like your local, yeah, absolutely. But also, like, it's really awesome to bring, like, once again, me streaming the Fantasy Strike locals at Toronto Top Tier events meant the wider Fantasy Strike community from Europe and from Latin America and wherever they might be, and all over the US, were able to tune in and watch those tournaments. And then when we went online, when COVID hit, we had all these players who already knew the local who was doing it, and now the local was online, right? And that transition meant, because we had brought in viewers and fans from outside of our physical space, it meant that when we went to be an online tournament, suddenly our 8-man brackets turned into 16-man brackets, right? And like that's nothing to sneeze at for some of these niche games. Yeah, that's cool. Yo, I hope you have an amazing time at CEO Taku, honestly. Yeah, that's super dope. But yeah, man, that's so fucking close to Christmas. That's tough. I am going to be making it out to Combo Breaker this year. I am endeavoring to make it out to my very first Combo Breaker. So that's going to be fun. Yo, Grav, thank you. Honestly, the Fantasy Strike community was ahead of the curve on online events. I actually have a like 3/4 finished script from like 2020, late 2020, that was all about that, about how well equipped some of the niche fighting game communities were to adapt to the world that was online tournaments when COVID hit and everyone got locked down, right? Like, that is a real thing, that people were already playing games that did not have good online solutions or any online solutions. And so we're already using Parsec. People were already used to doing Discord shares so they could stream tournaments, right? The Fantasy Strike people, because it was such a distributed community, global community, and relatively small and relatively widely distributed, but it had good netcode. It had great spectating options. It meant running a tournament was really easy for it, and everyone could see it. So they hopped on that really early, right? And yeah, it made for solid events. And like, man, we did those Fantasy Strike events. I think I did them for a whole year offline, right? Leading up to 2020. And then we went online and did it for 2 or 3 years. I mean, to think a 3 to 4 year run of at least 8-man weeklies for a niche indie fighting game that, let us not forget, has everyone's best friend David Serlin associated with it. Look, think what you like about David Serlin. The number of fucking people that I had to have a conversation with where I'm like, yeah, Fantasy Strike, this, that, and the other. Like, check it out. Such a cool game. Oh, who's making it? David Serlin? Oh, right? Like, I had to, on far too many occasions, defend the game in spite of its creator. That is not an easy bar. That is not an easy bar to help conquer when people are sitting at a weekly with a whole bunch of other games that they could go play, right? And that's it. And like, usually what would happen would be like, oh my God, are you serious? And even, dude, we had a lot of ST players who loathed HD Remix, who really did not like the decisions that Serlin made making HD Remix, but they all played Fantasy Strike every week for like a whole ass year. Those guys were good at Fantasy Strike. They were getting better at Fantasy Strike. Like, they played the game. They enjoyed it. It, like, in spite of that, but like, most people would get over it, right? But that's it. It's hard for a lot of people to take it seriously. And the fact that outside of once I got through, if I got through that it had one button specials with someone, right? If I could get over that hurdle and that didn't scare them off, then like, it was the Serlin thing. It was always the fucking question, right? And I'm like, that's silly. It's unfortunate because the game itself should not have a poor reflection because of, its creator. But I understand. I understand. And yeah, and one button specials are still being hated on today. I mean, it is silly. It is so silly, guys. Like, because and you know what's really funny is that, and I've had this conversation before. One button specials, thank you, HC. They are perfectly valid, right? One button specials, the biggest problem people have with them is a problem that they have invented in their own head, where they assume that the default position for fighting games is motion inputs. And therefore, if you incorporate one button specials, you are plastering it on top of a system that was designed with motion inputs in mind. And that is the only way that the worst critics of one button specials operate. That is the one way that they think, right? Where they must assume that you have just slapped it on top of what would otherwise be motion inputs, and all of the bad design implications that stem from that, walk forward instant flash kick, walk forward instant boom, whatever the case may be, right? No charge specials, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that would be a major problem. But it's like, look at the games who are like, we're a one button special game, like Fantasy Strike, and they have very explicit systems designed around those things to accommodate those common issues, right? And it's like, I don't know, for me, and this is I'll get off my pedestal in a minute, I promise, but like, or my soapbox, like, it feels like it's so insulting to insinuate that a developer who says I'm going to incorporate one button specials would never have considered just that they were too dumb to notice that fighting games have been built with motion inputs in mind, and there are implications for motion inputs and why they are there, right? Like that these developers just didn't understand that you have to hold back to be in a defensive position, and that means that you can't walk forward and hold back and charge. Because why? Like, how insulting for you to suggest that a developer would not have considered that, right? And it's like, get out of here. Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, yeah, Honda Headbutt, it wouldn't work with one button specials. That's why it's not in the game. And I'm like, because, yeah, Honda's Headbutt is not in the game because Honda is not in the game. If you make a Street Fighter that is new, that does have Honda in the game, and it's a one-button special game, that's fine too, though. It's still Honda in a new game. You have a whole bunch of important normals available with one button. You can totally make characters do some more fancy stuff with another button. Right? Like, we have seen ample examples of fighting games having small button real estate, but very meaningful expressiveness, right? Some of them are more explicit than others and more designed than others. Fantasy Strike goes in that direction, where they are like, we have a smaller button real estate, and all of our tools do very specific things. Use the right tool for the right job, right? And that's your job as a player, is to figure out the right tool for the right job in the right situation, right? That is really interesting as a core fighting system. So, awesome, right? Others will be like, no, that's cool, man. Like, you have like 19 options, but you get to use them however you see fit. If you can find a way to make your sweep work when you're airborne, great, use it. Why the fuck not, right? Yo, absolutely, Yellow. Like that is a thing with Street Fighter. It is a bigger thing with Tekken and 3D fighting games, in my opinion, which is one of the reasons I find those games difficult to get into, is that, yeah, oftentimes it boils down into finding the good button, and half of them aren't even used, right? Like the number of times I have tried to get into a 3D fighter and someone said to me, don't worry, 80% of those you can ignore, as I'm looking at the move list, and I'm like, why are they there? Right? If I can safely ignore 80% of someone's move list, why are they in the move list, right? So, no, Tekken doesn't have specials, right? Absolutely. And this is, and sure, I can understand a larger move list because you don't have specials and you have these various varieties and strings. Like, yeah. There are 100% like design implications for 3D fighters that lead to that, right? But once again, if Tekken players are telling me I can safely ignore that many of them, I'm wondering why they're even there, right? Tekken move lists are rough. They're rough, absolutely. And that is 100% one of the reasons I bounce off Tekken as a game. Every time I get into it and I open up that move list, I don't know what I'm looking at. Legitimately, and this is something I'll even say for like Andrea Dimitrio's games, man. Schwarzerblitz. Every time I open up the Schwarzerblitz move list, my eyes glaze over. And I am like, okay, let me focus in to find one string that goes into one or two other options. Okay, that's all I need. And then I back out of that fucking move list, right? And it's a shame because there's so much there, right? That I'm not even experiencing just because it's information overload. Yeah, someone should make a funny game with only special. So many good ideas, guys. Yeah, Andrea says 2D fighters confused. Bro, look at your own game. Yeah, absolutely, right? But that is the thing. Like Andrea has a 3D fighting game player brain, right? So they very clearly intuit things about the design of 3D games that I do not. I am primarily a 2D fighting game player, and I can really easily intuit a lot of things about Marvel and BB Tag and, right, these other games that Andrea might look at and be like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. But yeah, like specials, command normals, strings, it's all timing based button presses to get specific moves. Like at a if you want to like abstract it enough, like those all function the same. But yeah, to the point of like, why would you assume that a developer didn't consider, right? And perhaps I'm guilty of this, where why do I assume that a 3D fighting game developer didn't consider the inclusion of all of those strings, right? And fair, right? If that's a matter of it, where you have all these strings that are hyper situational, I would simply argue that for me, having too many of those hyper situational like strings or normals or attacks or whatever the case may be, I am never going to get to the point of understanding where I can use most of it. So they are functionally meaningless to me, right? And I'm like, I understand why people find this really interesting, that nuance. I get that. Like VF is all full of that kind of nuance of weight classes and spacing and, you know, juggle height and all of this other stuff, right? And that's great. But I find that really hard to access. Thankfully, VF at this level also has a really, really simple and engaging punch, kick, guard, throw. Like, and I can just play with those tools, right? And but yeah, it is. Whereas Tekken, I find the appeal, and this is from my conversing with Tekken players, is that level of complexity and nuance that is just opaque if you're not in the thick of it, right? Relevant to oh shit, that's good. There you go. Tekken players be like, here's a simple guide. Enjoy, right? The simple guide to Reina. I mean, what did I say about my eyes glazing over? And I am not saying that this is not interesting. It totally is. It totally is. I need something to get me there, right? I need something that gets me there. And this is why I've always loved the Marvel games, because at a base level, the Marvel games let you get to the exciting point without having to understand what the fuck that means. As a rule, right? Like, yeah, an Akira player. That's it? And for sure, right? And like, yo, there's a reason. Like, I remember Virtua Fighter was always called the thinking man's fighting game, right? Because it had a reputation for being that, for being a series of if-then statements, right? Where it's like, if opponent, then this. And then you run through the scenarios, and the interesting thing is about understanding the difference in those scenarios and how that's going to play out, right? And I mean, you can say that about fighting games at a broad level, but I mean, like, let's be real. So much more about fighting games is about finding the combo, getting the hit, doing the combo, is probably a more realistic assessment. Right? But yeah, no, like those charts, like they're fun. They're fun. I've built them, man. I came across a notebook of me going through Marvel 3 combos with Hagar. And I had like fucking 4 or 5 different versions of every one of my B&Bs, mid-screen and in the corner, with meter and without. And I mapped out how much stun and damage I did to find. This is all in the effort of finding the most optimal combo in Marvel 3 for Hagar, right? And I'll be like, okay, if I'm without assists and I'm start at 1 bar, I can hit them, and I can get into a level 3 or into a team super or whatever the case may be, right? Or maybe I want to save that. Maybe I can't quite make it to my team hyper combo, so I instead do the meter build, right? The meter build combo, right? So I'm like, doing all of the, like, what gets me more bar, what gets me more damage, what gets me better Oki, right? Like, labbing, yeah, I love labbing every combo round ever. It is so much fun, right? I wouldn't in a million years dream about going to a new fighting game player and saying, hey, do you know why Marvel is so fun? And then show them my little fucking nerdy notebook. Like, that is not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, you know what's fun, dude? A, B, C, super. 1 button, 1 button, 1 button, 2 button. Just do it. You're gonna see some cool shit, man. Imagine if you put together a couple different characters. See what'll happen then. That gets people excited. It could be fate. It could be fate. Fate Unlimited Codes is my favorite example as, like, yeah, like, 20 years into my fighting game career, having understood what kind of player I am, seeing Fate Unlimited Codes and being like, that is a delicious amount of, like, systems and execution requirements. Like, I might never be able to achieve it, but it is beautiful, right? Yeah, VF being so dependent on counterplay to your opponent, right? Right? And once again, this is something that Fantasy Strike does very well. Fantasy Strike is a great approachable game in terms of how do you perform the attacks. Low button real estate, 1 button specials, great, right? It is not approachable in terms of can you win, right? That's not what approachability is usually about, let's be clear, right? But like that's like one of the biggest criticisms about Fantasy Strike, right? It's like Fantasy Strike is not for people who do not understand fighting games. Fantasy Strike is for people who do not want to prioritize execution, physical dexterity, in the same way most games do, right? So it removes the motion inputs. There's still very strict timing, man. There are still one frame links. There are still hyper like spacing dependent things, and most of the game is knowledge checks. It is knowledge check the motherfucking game, right? Where if you know how moves interact for characters, and you can just put a player into a situation where they don't realize that they have one option, you will win every time. And that is almost invariably what happens with Fantasy Strike, right? That is very much like VF. It's about counterplay. It's about situational awareness. It's about these hyper-specific, matchup-specific situations, which are very interesting and fun to lab out and very nuanced. And like, I will theory craft about that shit for days. I've done it, right? But like, if I also had to know 100 different combo strings in order to be able to even engage with that level of what matters where, right? If I had to, hey, just do a 4-2-1-4-7 Cbra, like if I just had to do that before I could even ask the question, what am I doing in the fight? I would be way less likely to ask the question, what am I doing in the fight? Which is why Fantasy Strike then says, right? Once again, this is like, when people criticize Fantasy Strike for being a game that is like hard for new players, they are missing the point that it was never designed to be easy for new players, right? The point was that it is not, you do not have these barriers to entry to get to the thing we're focusing on, which is the nerdy ass nitty gritty. Like, do not even think for a second that it is not about the nerdiest of nerdy ass fighting game nitty gritty bullshit. Like, that's what the game is. That's what makes it fun, right? Like, but also just doing like forward A into arrow is super fun with Jaina. So like, it hits those things. But like, why did Sirloin Games strip out that the physical execution barrier here? It was because we understand that it's going to be this demanding over here, right? Like, why am I going to put this fucking barrier in your way here when it's going to be just as difficult over there? I'm giving you the little wedge, man. ABC, cool. Right, there are 9 million scenarios to know and to be able to assess why A, B, or C would or wouldn't be the right choice, right? Let's have a conversation between two players using these tools now, right? Like, that's what it's about. Your thing is you like to be able to, yeah, Yellowstone, they like to be able to form a game plan and enjoy the game. FS does excel at that. You get a game plan after looking at your move list. Absolutely. It is small enough you can take it in at a single glance and you're like, oh, those are the things you do, right? Jaina, forward moving knee which juggles, right? Okay, 2 angles arrows. Okay, right? Changing timing on the arrows and the strength of them and the durability. Oh, okay. I see how I'm building a game plan. Invincible Dragon Punch. Oh, okay. Oh, you lose a health when you use that Dragon Punch. Oh, it's high risk, high reward. Okay, how am I setting myself up, right? So it's like high risk, high reward, also hyper offensive, hyper defensive, right? How do I play that? She is a character that by design is very kind of like aggressive and polarizing, right? So like you have this obvious idea of push and pull back and forth, right? It's about knowing when to use it. Yeah, I can use it at any time, but I'm going to die if I use it here. Oh, right, I should probably use it at the right point. That extends to all of her other moves. It's all very, very well tied in from personality to moveset, and just by seeing it at a glance, you're right. You can immediately picture the rush down. Oh, she has this standing poke that can leave her, anywhere from -2 to +3. Oh, that's really good. Okay. So I'm tick throwing, I am, pressure stringing, which with my fireball, which puts me far enough away. I can frame trap with it, right? And this is like by just seeing that she has 7 moves or whatever it is, right? You can build that immediately, right? And that's it. And it's like B is your fireball, right? Sure, quarter circle forward punch is not much more difficult than that, right? But like, I don't know, man. How many times have you ended up doing a combo and your brain is like, right, I need to commit the sequence to memory. It is awkward going from, you know, down forward, like my 3B into I want 3B into Fireball, not 3B into Dragon Punch. That's, I need to make sure I'm adjusting to neutral, tapping back to clear the buffer. Like, there are all these components that it's like, if that isn't the question you want to ask as a developer, why would you include it just because Street Fighter did 30 years ago? You shouldn't. You probably shouldn't be including it just because Street Fighter did 30 years ago. So, like, yeah. And once again, this is back to the whole, do you not think developers have thought about this, right? Like, and if you look at Fantasy Strike a little bit more critically from the lens of why are these systems put in place in the way they are, right? You can get to it. I remember seeing Ultra David post something really dismissive about Fantasy Strike early on, where they had played the Guile character. Oh my God, why am I spacing on Geiger? They played Geiger and in Fantasy Strike, and they were just like broken game, right? That was the take on it, where it's like, I have solved it, right? And because they were thinking about it in the context of Street Fighter and not, I think, giving credit to the changes, the systemic changes that Serlin Games had made, which meant that, because, like, right, he was right that if Fantasy Strike was like Street Fighter, that would have been the end game already, right? One of the guys the guy who won our very first Fantasy Strike tournament here in Toronto with Rook, never played the game before until I brought it that day, learned Rook in about 20 minutes. Damn, we've got no signal. Learned Rook in about 20 minutes, and then proceeded to win the fucking tournament, right? And was like, I'm not playing this game anymore. I solved it, right? And it's like, yeah, because people were playing it like it was Street Fighter. And Street Fighter counterplay didn't work against Rook because Rook isn't a Street Fighter character, right? Once people realized that there was these other systems in place and that it didn't work like Street Fighter, then they realized there is this interesting counterplay. And I think that was the Ultra David response to Geiger, was like, yeah, you think Geiger is a Street Fighter character and you're playing them like a Street Fighter character, and no one is playing you like a Fantasy Strike player. Because there weren't Fantasy Strike players yet, it was early on, right? But, like, I think that disconnect led to that, you know, faulty assessment of the game as being like, hey, it's solved, right? So yeah, next time you say to yourself, oh, that's a dumb design decision, stop and say, what else did they change around that decision that means that maybe it is a good choice? What changed around that system, right? Or what are my preconceived notions about these systems? And perhaps right? Perhaps I'm working from a faulty assumption. Serlin, they were not happy enough. I was complimenting your game, David. Yo, thank you, friends, for joining me here in the digital basement, as always. I really appreciate it. This was a lovely chat. I wasn't expecting to get caught up in a chat like this, but this was awesome. But I think it's time we call it a day. Make sure to join me next week here in the digital basement. Yo, on Thursday, it is my birthday, and Decline's Drops is launching. So we're going to play Moulin aux Boules platform fighting game platformer. That's going to be super fun. And then I'm going away for the weekend. I'm going to go see my dad. And that's going to be super cool. So swing by on Thursday. I will be playing it basically as soon as that goddamn game is available. I'm so excited for Decline's Drops. Make sure to go check out the game, wishlist it yourself. And then I'll see you next Monday, man. I'm going to be up north for the weekend, but stay safe out there, everyone. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to stay nice. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourselves. And stay safe out there. I'll see you next time here in the basement. Peace out.